It's funny that a lot of people don't really take time to learn the game for what it is. And, unfortunately, so many young men out there are always looking to build themselves to be liked by people. They try to build themselves to be wanted by people. And they also try to build themselves to be loved by people. And even thinking that way kind of fucks them up in the game because the game is not even about those things. And what we're going to talk about today is working on that thing that's going to give you success. But in order to get the success you want, you got to have a I don't give a fuck attitude. It's none of my business. And when you have that, the game begins to change for you. As a man, I don't go seeking relationships. I don't go seeking women. Sure, I put my bid in with a woman, but I'm putting my bid in to give her the opportunity to be with me. I'm not putting my bid in to beg her to try to fuck. But how does one actually work on that part of himself to be able to say that, you know what? How do I find the success? What is the secret formula of success? And how do I move to get it? What do I gotta say? What do I have to say? And what do I have to do to get the things that I want from life, from the game? Because so many of us, we just are so unfaithful and disloyal to ourselves that we grab and we appreciate crumbs as if we're crumb snatchers. And last I checked, we are motherfucking kings. And as a king, I won't accept crumbs because my image and who I am here is very important to me. How I think and how I move is crucial to me because these are the things that not women love about me. It's what infatuates them about me. It's the secret of a woman wanting to want to fuck you, wanting to be with you, can't live without you kind of thing. And I think that's what you want. But how does a man build that if he's never trying to build to evolve? I build to evolve because we look at fear, we look at lack of confidence, we look at all these things that we feel that we lack, but we never take the time to look at how we need to evolve as a man. And not just how do I evolve as a man, how do I move as a man? And women love that shit. Because women can't stand when they run into somebody that puts more time and focus on his own self than the woman. And it draws her in because most guys don't evolve. Most guys don't look at building themselves because when you build, it's when all the fear goes away. All the anxiety, all the worry, all these things go away. But this is the secret formula right here. Because if I am constantly building myself, guess what I'm doing to her? I'm elevating her as I move, and as I elevate, she elevates with me because when I move up, she moves up. And that's what women are not used to. Women are not used to being around someone that elevates himself because he's not looking at his self-image, because his self-image is tied into clothes, cars, or money. Most guys' are self-image are tied into words and phrases and shit. And when they get around a woman, she can see that he's not an evolved man. But what's so beautiful about being evolved? Why should someone look to evolve themselves? Because when you work on yourself internally, you just, number one, you get this no tolerance where you just don't give a fuck about what happens to you. Because the funny thing that most guys don't even realize and they don't think about, that it is truly none of my business. It's none of my business what a woman thinks. If a woman wants me, it's none of my motherfucking business. If she likes me, it's none of my business. Why? Because I know as an evolved man that people are allowed to feel and think what they want about me. But when you're not evolving yourself, you get involved in what they think about you and how they look at you. Then you feel like you've got to change your narrative to be what they want you to be. You feel like you've got to change yourself for that person, thinking that if I just change myself with this person, I'm going to win this person over. Man, fuck no. No, we don't do that. We don't move that way. We don't, we move to evolve. But how do I evolve myself? By working on me, by looking at things inside of me that I need to cultivate and nourish, that I need to water and give sunlight to help a part of me grow and keep growing, where all my focus is on me. But yet when I see a woman, I have no problems with sharing my greatness with her, because that's what we need to create. We need to create a greatness inside of ourselves to be able to share with that woman. See, I share me. I don't beg me. I don't prove me. I don't try to bend over backwards to express me and all that other stuff, man. What you see is what you get. And until you start to evolve yourself and start really working on yourself, because sometimes we think that we're really working on ourselves. In actuality, we're doing just the opposite. Because we don't look to ourselves for the answers. We don't look to ourselves to get shit done. We're always told what to do. We're always told how to think. And it's not, and when you get around a woman, it's going to be the same thing. She's going to tell you what she wants you to do, or tells you how to think. And we don't roll like that. Because I will always build for me, because I'm trying to build to evolve. But the first step that you have got to do is you got to take your time and cultivate who you are, and trust that, you know what? I am creating something that, you know what? Not something she's going to like. I'm creating something that I like about myself, that I can stand on. And no matter what happens when I interact with that woman, I'm going to be happy and proud of what I did, because I did it because I trusted me enough to go and do it without any fear, worry, or anxiety. The formula is a beautiful thing, man, when you really take that time and really get to know it, you know? Such a beautiful motherfucker. I just love that shit.